Well, it's 1:30 in the morning. I've been here at work for a little while. I couldn't sleep. Just processing life and work and friends and families, and marriages, just people in general. And I get to thinking about it, and at times I look back and man, like, dude, I was a douchebag to that guy. And going through what I'm going through in life, being a divorce right now, I never thought I'd go through it. I couldn't talk about it. I couldn't be open about it. I had to hide it. You never know what somebody's going through. And I hid it for a while. Very few people knew. Still not a lot of people know. But it's something I'm dealing with on a daily basis. You know, I thought my world was over with. I thought everything was an end. I was done. You know, I had to realize that just because my marriage failed didn't mean my life did. So the more I've been processing this and understanding it, well, I really don't understand it, but accepting it, I guess, and trying to see what went wrong. There's just so many things that you could pinpoint, but it doesn't matter because it all you can do is learn from it. As hard as a lesson that is, that's what you've got to do. You can say that's not God's plan, and you can say that you were wrong or they were wrong, or you wanted it or didn't want it. You say you were godly or you weren't godly. I mean, there's so many things, and everybody can point a picture to where it's the other person. And sometimes it is the other person, but it's not always the other person. Sometimes it's you and them. And the thing is, it's not just marriages, it's friendships, it's work relationships, it's your blood family. There's all kinds of things that go wrong in life, and you just can't explain it. And my thought is, like, just seeing the guys that come in here at work, or some of my friends. I don't want to just point down to one person or a few, but everybody's going through stuff. As I've been going and vocally telling people about my divorce and have accepted it, does that mean I hate my wife? No, I don't hate her. I'm disappointed that we couldn't make our marriage work. She was a great wife, great mom. Something went wrong in our marriage. Shit happens. I don't understand the big picture of it yet, but there's got to be something good come out of it for both of us. We have two great kids. I would do anything. They're number one. So just know when you see people or you see somebody that's stressed out and they say it's just work or just nothing, they could be going through something. Maybe you should be a little extra nice to them that day. Just some of your coworkers. What if one comes in late? I mean, I get upset when they're late, but I've had to realize, what if something's going on? And if you're just mean to them, or you shut them down, or you make fun of them, that's not going to help the situation none. And the thing is, it's none of your business what the situation is, to a point, but you could help or make it worse without even knowing it. So just understand today, when you go across people, no matter who it is, whether you like them or not, understand they could be going through something and they need you to be positive in their life today. So today, while you're doing your own little world, because every one of us have our own routine and our own thing, process, it's not just about you, it's about the better good. Pay it forward. If you see somebody hurting, don't go up and just get in their business. Just walk up and have a nice conversation with them. Listen to them, because what I've realized through my situation is that I didn't want to talk about it. But when I did want to talk about it, the people that truly love and care for me listened. The people that started hearing my situation, they would call me Hey, dude, you all right? I know words ain't gonna help you, but we're here for you. Or they'd come knock on my door and make me go do something. They would make me laugh. They would get my mind off of it. They'd keep me occupied. So you can be that person to help somebody without even knowing you're helping them, just by being a good person. And it kills me that I could have been doing better my whole life. I try to be a good person. And you don't ever feel like you're just the greatest thing ever, because we're not. But that's not how my perspective is. I don't know if God gave me this vision to respect people, but I used to not respect people. An old man cussed me up and down for being rude to him one time, and it was a reality check that I was an asshole. Changed my life. And I was so mad when he did that, because he did it in front of people, belittled me. But the thing is, I was belittling him, and I didn't even know it. He made me grow up and become a man that day. Did I grow overnight? Did I change overnight? No. He opened he got in the crack of my head and said, Greg, if you don't change something, nobody's going to follow you. Nobody is going to want to be around you. So years ago, I made it a point to start caring about people more than I care about myself. That's not a bad thing, because what goes around comes around. If you're going to be nice to people, respect people, help people, show people love by your actions, not by your money, people are going to like you. People are going to want to come around you. People are going to be drawn to you, because nobody likes negative people. Nobody likes assholes. Well, apparently younger women do, but you get the point. They'll grow out of that phase, or they're going to keep having issues. Okay, I'm judging now. But anyways, just understand this. God loves us. We got to love people. Does that mean you can't go have a good time? No. Does that mean you can't drink a beer? No. I'm obeying the laws of the land. If I want a dadgum beer, I'm going to drink a beer. And I've heard pastors from mega churches make fun of people with anxiety and depression like it's nothing. Anxiety's a real thing. Depression's a real thing. And these situations that people are going through put you in that world. So when you got asshole pastors telling you stuff that is their opinion and it's not really biblical, and they're making bukus of money on stage, thousands of followers, they can kiss my ass, because they're not helping the situation. They've got to learn to truly love people, not just love your money. I could go on for hours, but I feel like maybe there's somebody that can see this video and say, you know what, I'm going through that situation. I feel like there's nothing else. I feel like I'm going to be alone forever. I feel like this is my day, that is my last day on earth. Screw that. Just know this, when you wake up, you're better than that. You don't deserve that, and you deserve more. Respect people, they'll respect you. Don't put people down to make yourself feel good. I've been there and done that. It's wrong. Really wrong. I try to put a group around me that when I do act like a douchebag or an asshole or be disrespectful, to stop me. Prime example, I won't talk bad about my wife. My kids, they've got the best mom they'll ever have. She's not my wife anymore, but she'll always be my kid's mother. That's never going to be took away from her. And the thing is, I think she's a great mom. I've got coworkers, I've got employees here. Their spouses, their friends, they might not have that many. But when I see them in this shop, and I can see them open up, and I can see how much drive they have to live, I want to lift that up. And there's days that I want to kick the crap out of some of these guys, and I'm sure there's days they want to beat me up, because we're in a work relationship. It's good and bad. But at the end of the day, you have a common goal, just like a marriage. A marriage is supposed to last your lifetime. Well, people screw that up every day. And some of these people don't need to be getting married. Some of them don't even understand what marriage is. They don't know what love is. You choose to love. You choose to get married. You don't need no sugar daddy. I don't need no 20-year-old pretty trophy wife. I would want somebody that's a companion, that has goals in life, that has the same perspective and that treats people the way I treat them. But it goes around work, it goes around your kids. You show your kids love. Does that mean they're going to grow up and be perfect kids? No. We all screw up. Our kids are going to freaking screw up. Thing is, we've got to be there to help pick them up whenever they're down. All we can do is pray they don't screw up so bad we can't help them. And that happens too. And it sucks. So, the whole perspective of be nice to people, love your neighbor, love yourself, love God. I mean, we can go into Bible verses, but shoot, I'll be honest. It's been so long since I opened a Bible, I don't even know if I could even say a verse. I mean, everybody knows John 3:16. God, we get so tired of hearing it, but it is a good verse. But there's so many more about love. Love. You know, you have to show it. Don't say it. Talk don't mean shit. My thing is actions. The way you look at somebody, the way you make faces. I've made faces and I didn't realize that they were pointed out. That'll ruin somebody's spirit. So, at the end of the day, you really want to be that person that people want to be around because your positive attitude, your personality, you like to have a good time. I'm the biggest cut up there is. I hate being serious. But at the end of the day, when we're in this building, my goal is to make as much money as I can make. And if I can have fun during that, that's great. But there's days I don't have fun. But that's part of the job. That's part of... There's days you go home and you hate your life. But the thing is, it's all in your head. You probably have a really good life, but you're going through something and you need to talk to somebody. And not just anybody. If you talk to just anybody, they could lead you back to the wrong road. There's professional people, and it's not a big deal to go talk to them. That's why they're there. Do you think if we didn't have good people to talk to? Remember, God put people here. He put doctors in our lives. He put businesses in our lives. So it's okay to talk to people. And if by God the guy says or the girl says you need some medicine, go get on the daggone medicine. It works. Quit worrying about what other people think. Man, I could really go on for a while. I'm glad the machine's running. 3 of them. I do have 3 machines running. Because if I'm going to come here at 1:30, I better be making somebody some money. You know, and what's funny is the best people I've ever met aren't even in church. The most caring people aren't in church. You know, the Bible says not to judge. We all judge. I don't care who we are. We might judge less on days and more on others. We might judge more than other people, but we don't. We do. We're all blind. We think if we put on this Christian front that people are going to like us more. That's bullshit. God knows what we are. He knows our hearts. He knows how our intentions. And there's so many people with horrible intentions. It makes me so mad. But the thing is, I can't do nothing about it. So why let it bother my day? I don't. I have my bubble, and I'm going to go with my bubble. So just know if you can lift somebody up, we keep going back to that. Somebody could be at their wit's end today, and you could be the person to help change their life, and don't even know it. And it just could be saying something nice to them or showing them respect. I think we are losing it. I really do. I think churches are losing it. I think people are losing it. The government's lost it. It's just not... the mindset of people is horrible right now. It's not about keeping up with the Joneses. It's not about what can I get to next. Who doesn't want to be successful? Who doesn't want to get above the next person? But you can't... There's a right and a wrong way to do it. You can do it the wrong way and probably get there faster. But it's going to bite you right in the ass, and it's going to hurt. And the thing is, it might not even hurt you. It could hurt your kids. It could hurt your wife. It could hurt your family. I hate lying. There's so many people I see lying. So many people I see living double lives. So many unhappy marriages. So many depressed people. So many people hooked on drugs, alcohol, gambling. trying to keep up with other people is just about as worse as it is the other stuff, because you put this front on like you got a shitload of money and you ain't got nothing. And when you got a bunch of debt, you know how depressing that is? By God, I've been there. It's horrible. You know, it's ridiculous how people think they have to keep up with somebody else. It is. You're taking away from yourself and your family. I would rather live in a tent and have my kids happy than try to provide them everything they can. And I try to give my kids everything as long as they're living right and doing right and getting good grades. And they still make mistakes. And me and Amanda both have to sit there, and as a team, even though we're not married, we're a team still when it comes to those kids. We've got to make sure we do the best we can do, because when they're raised and they're adults, it's on them. We do the best we can do. Just because your kid messes up don't mean you failed as a parent. Don't mean, if as a boss, if your employees mess up, all I can do is be the best boss I can be. I can be their friend, but I got to be their boss first. I can be my kid's friend, I got to be their father first. Our spouses, you got to be their friend. You got to be their lover. You have to be there for them. You have to listen. Even if you don't want to listen, you have to, because that's your job. Marriage is the hardest job you'll ever do, and trust me, I hate failing, embarrassed of it, but it is what it is. But I see some people go in, they get married 6 months later, they're done. I mean, don't give up. Don't listen to people pull you away. The thing is, you shouldn't be bashing other people. If you want to bash somebody, go to a therapist and bash to them, because it's not going to do good when you bash to somebody else. It's just going to make you look dumb, and it's going to make that person not like the person you're bashing. And everybody's situation is different. It blows my mind. I don't know. We're all crazy. I think we're going to all be lucky to get to heaven, because we're so crazy. We're all dumb, to be honest. And that's horrible to say, but we need a reality check, and pastors ain't doing it. They just want to tell you you're going to hell or you're going to heaven, and then half of them just want money, half of them just up there for a job. It's ridiculous what you see. To me, some of the most Christian people that know the Bible front to back don't even go to church, because most churches are douchebags. And then I realized, here's what I realized about church. When you're at church, so you're sitting at church and you see everybody, and you're like, well, they're playing on their phone, they're text messaging. Well, this is bullshit. Nobody even is paying attention. But that's not what it's about. I saw a thing one time where somebody was complaining about that, and the lady said, I'm not going to go to church no more. And the pastor said, do me a favor, come back to next service, take this cup of water, fill it to the top of the cup, and walk around the sanctuary 2 times without spilling it. She did. She didn't spill it. And he said, did you notice all the people playing on their cell phones? No. Did you notice all the people talking? No. Did you see people moving around? No, I was focused on the water. What? That's how God wants you to be. Focus on Him. If you focus on God truly, and you leave all the other bullshit away, He's going to show you the right way. But you've got to let Him in here, and you've got to be worried about you and Him. Nobody else's relationship. It's mind-blowing. You can't base your relationship with people or God off other people. I'm hurting inside. And it's not just a failed marriage. It's not just a stressful time in my life. I'm hurting because I see people hurting. It blows my mind when I open up to somebody, and then you think they're happily married, and then they open up to me back. It's like, holy shit, I thought y'all were a perfect marriage. I thought everything was going good. They cheated on you? What? That's crazy to me. We all fail. But we've all lost perspective of what's right and wrong. It's like there's no consequences for doing something wrong anymore. As long as you don't break the law, shit, there's all kinds of things you can do that's wrong. Now I'm stressed. I'm really stressed. It's Friday. I'm supposed to be ready to have some fun. Well, that's my rant for the day, I guess. I don't know. Love people. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love people. Love your kids. Love your spouse. Love your job. Respect your coworkers. Your employees, they might be having a rough day. Don't jump their ass as soon as they get to work. Give them at least 10 minutes. I mean, if they scrap apart today or mess up, whatever y'all do, or they're not going fast enough, don't kill them. Don't eat them. Don't break them down. Say like, dude, what's going on? We got to get going. We try to break up work and personal life. When my guys get to work, they're supposed to put their personal life in that box at the door. When they get done with work, they're supposed to put their work in the box. That's bullshit. I tried for years for this to happen, but it don't. You do your best. Do your best. Worry about yourself. Be as positive as you can be. Enjoy life. Know there's struggles and know there's people out there just like you going through the same thing. So if you're at your wit's end, know somebody else could be too. And somebody could already have been there. They could be a week or two ahead of you, so they know what's coming for you. If you just let them in. There's so many people out there hurting. So many. You know, we can sit here and pray about it. Because, I mean, that's the only thing we know to do, is to tell people something nice, to try to be there to help them, and pray for them. Well, when it says 2 or more together, your word will be done. But by God, where's all them people at? Since my divorce started, I've had a ton of people reach out to me that I thought didn't give a shit about me. Blows my mind. I haven't talked to some of these people in years. The husbands and the wives. Now, not their wives, just you get the point. Godly people, ungodly people, people I thought weren't friends, are friends, people that didn't think, you know, it just blows my mind how many people actually gave enough time to say, hey, Greg, we're here for you. Nothing I can say, nothing I can do besides I'm here for you. People I ain't seen in 15 years, 10 years, a year. People I see every day. Some people, I guess you tell one person, they tell one person. They knew, and then I found out they knew, but they didn't tell me they knew, but they just came to just say, hey, how you doing? And I didn't open up to them, but they knew. They just wanted to be there for me. Be that person. You know, be that good friend. Be a nice guy, nice girl. Don't lie. Don't steal, don't cheat. I mean, the basis of a Christian's really easy. Love people. Love your parents. Don't steal. Like, I don't cheat on your wife or your husband. You know, once it's that bad, just go ahead and get separated, then do it. Once you're separated and y'all are getting divorced, it's all done, go have some fun. Enjoy life, but you gotta love yourself first. Build yourself up. Because if you don't build yourself up, you can tear somebody else down. Ollie, when I woke him up, I got up out of the bed at 12:15 this morning, and I took a shower. I come out of the bathroom, and he looked at me like I was an idiot. And he knows how to do it too. I wanted to punch him. I wanted to throat punch him so bad, but I'm not gonna punch Ollie because he's my buddy. So I go finish getting ready. I come back and he's just laying there. He's like, you're kidding me. We just went to sleep 3 hours ago. No, we're going to work, Ollie. I had to pull him out of the bed, and a 100-pound plus dog, pull him out of bed, slide him through the house, and then pick him up into a lifted truck. And he's just looking at me like I'm a dumbass. And he wouldn't even talk to me the whole way to work. That's a good way to start the morning, Ollie. Then when we get here, go straight to the treat bucket, and he just wants treats. Give him a treat, he's happy. Sometimes it just takes you giving somebody a treat. Give them something they don't expect. It could cost $1. Show them something. That's my rant for the day. December starts tomorrow. Be thoughtful for the season. Think about your life. Think about other people. Help somebody. There's plenty of kids and grown-ups that won't be getting any Christmas. Be nice to them. You don't always have to have a $10,000 gift, which, I mean, they are nice. If somebody wants to give me something really nice, I'm in. Ollie, you know he likes stuff. But it's not what it's about. It's about being the better person. Help somebody, pay it forward. No matter where they live, where they're from. That's it. Well, I'm gonna go make some money. Well, I kind of already am, but you get the point.